Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. It's very, very cool this morning. We are going to start getting the animals ready for fall. We have a lot of things to do once the seasons change, and the animals are our number one priority, so we will be doing that today. A lot of the things that get done here on the little farm are done on a daily basis to take care of the animals. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or so, I posted a video of my daily routine, and that was in the morning routine. The morning routine is almost the same every day. Raking the paddocks, getting the animals up, cleaning the barn, doing those things. So we'll probably be doing a little bit of that today as well, because that is part of our day-to-day maintenance. But then there's some things that we do on a seasonal basis, just because when the seasons change, and I've said this before, and I know if you followed me, I'm like a broken record, but when the seasons change, that's a good time to do those activities, to check in on your animals and to do things for the upcoming season. So fall is coming, fall is here, and the temperatures are going to start dropping here in central Indiana. We're expected to have our first frost by the 21st of October, and that's not too far away. But today we're going to be doing just some regular maintenance, not any big winter maintenance that's completely different. I mean, in the summer we have maintenance, in the spring we have maintenance, in the fall we have maintenance, and in the winter we have maintenance. We do different things for different seasons for the animals. And a lot of it is just trying to make sure they have clean bedding, clean space to live, that they have fresh water, that all of their things, but then also just a regular maintenance of looking them over and checking them out. So we're going to be doing a lot of that today. The bees are also part of the animal family here on the little farm, and they have to have some maintenance done as well. So it's going to be a big day today on the little farm. And some of it's going to be stuff that you've already seen, stuff that we've done before. But you know, that's how it is with animals. You are doing a lot of the same things to help take care of them. So if you're new here, and you might be, it might be new to you. But some of you guys that have been here for a long time, it'll be something that you've seen before, a lot of familiar things like trimming the goat's hooves and cleaning the barn and doing that kind of stuff. But, you know, I appreciate you hanging out with us anyway. Okay? I didn't realize the stick was in the way. Okay. There'll be some other things that we need to do too. But the first thing, like I said, I need to get my morning routine done. But we're just going to go ahead about our day, and you can follow along and just see what it is that we do here on the little farm for our animals. Okay? I always start out the morning by cleaning the paddocks. I rake it up pretty well. The chickens do a good job of keeping everything clean in the paddocks by moving things around and scratching the dirt. But I make little piles for them to destroy, and it really helps keep the paddock clean and helps it from smelling terribly, because it could smell really bad if we didn't rake it and keep it clean. And we want to keep everybody happy, the animals and the neighbors. And me. All right, so one of the things that I need to do so that I can make sure that my animals stay healthy is kind of a weird thing, but I need to, Bear's right here. I need to go through all of my animal keeping supplies. First of all, to make sure I have everything I need and to maybe foresee something that I might need in the future. So it's kind of important. But when you are busy and you are taking care of animals and taking care of gardens and trying to have a life, you just get busy and things get messy. So I need to get more organized because right now my supplies are a little bit everywhere, and I do need to get things straightened out here. So let's do that real quick. Leche was in here and she tore things up. Mortar mix, diatomaceous earth, lime. Okay, so let's do electrolyte. So I need to put all this spray paint since I'm done decorating for this season. Who knows if I need any for Christmas, but right now I don't need any. So I'm going to put this all away so I can have room. I need that. This. Cool. All right, so as I'm cleaning things up, I'm going to organize that because I need to have my animal tools handy. And I have this little toolkit that Mr. Steve got me for the goats so that I can trim their hooves, and we'll be doing that here in a little bit. But the tools that we got, this will help clear out the hooves, and then this is kind of like a sander, kind of sands things off, and then the clippers. So I have the clippers here too. And I have another pair of clippers that I want to put in there. So I have 2 pairs of clippers for the goat's hooves. I want to make sure I have that where it's handy all the time. So we'll go through this stuff. One of the things I do when the chickens are molting is I try to give them some extra protein. So they have some grain and corn here for the chickens. And I try to take care of them that way. Now, the goats do not need to have grain, but Leche has lost a lot of weight since she's been ill, and we're trying to get her to gain more weight. Now, she's eating all the time, but she's not really gaining, so she's kind of failing to thrive. But we're trying to do the best that we can for her in the time that she has. And we're not sure when that is or if this will all blow over. We're in the unknown area right now, but we're trying to do our best. So we do feed her some grains in the morning and at night. So they're getting free range to the hay and then some grains. Hi, mamas. There's a duck egg. I'll grab that. Huh? Did you get your breakfast, Dulce? All right, girls, come on. Everybody get out. The goats are used to getting their hooves trimmed. We've been doing it since they were babies, and we've been doing it the same way since they were babies. Oh boy. We're gonna gather all of the feeding tools so we can wash them. Of course, whenever they see me with metal containers in my hand, they think it's food for them. And everybody follows Mama because they think she's got food. Yes. Skinny girl. Look, nothing. There's nothing in that. I'm just gathering them up. Okay. There's got to be some in the barn. Open up the barn, and there's a whole stack right there. Those all need to be scrubbed and washed. And let's see. There's another egg in here. What is that? That little job is done. That didn't take very long. Sometimes you put these things off and you think, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And it takes you longer to talk yourself into doing it than it does to actually do the job. That's crazy. But that's this. I knew those needed to be cleaned out, and I just kept putting it off and putting it off. And now I got it done. I decided to scrub the duck pond as well. Since I was scrubbing, I might as well scrub everything. It's time to get into the beehives, and I'll have a little bit of help. Mr. Steve's always willing to give me a hand when I ask him to. We're going to take a look inside the hives and check to see what they're doing, see if they need to be fed more, and I'm going to put their fall treatment inside the hives as well. So let me show you what's going on with the bees. I put 2 feeders. That one, the first hive, does not have any honey in it at all. Very, very little. They're very highly doubtful if they make it through the winter. Why? Probably just not, they were really focused on probably repopulating the hive and not enough on feeding the hive. Now this other hive is doing fine. They've got lots of honey in there, so they should be okay. The thing about it is that the hive that's not doing okay was the hive that, I don't, if you guys remember, that I got a hive and it was almost dead when it arrived here. So I revived it, and so I'm not surprised that it's a weak hive, but and actually I'm surprised that it lived all summer. So that's okay. So I'm feeding them, and I'll feed them until I can't anymore, until it just gets so cold that they will not eat the food that I'm putting now. It's 50% sugar. I think honey is honey, but people think that if it's sugar honey is not as good quality as regular honey that they get from getting plant nectar and pollen and things like that, and that's probably true, but we'll eat it anyway. Honey is honey to us. But we're not harvesting any honey this year because the hives did not get a good start. So we'll just hope that they make it through spring. And if they can make it to spring, we'll still be doing a couple of things for them before winter gets here. We'll be making a candy board and a quilt box for both hives. So we will be in the hives continually until we can't get in there anymore. But they're doing okay. They're okay. All right, girls, come on. All right, come on. They're done playing. They wanted to be put away. So they are. There we go. Another beautiful day here on the little farm. Just doing things for the animals. Not a big day, not a big physical day, but a big day mentally, trying to remember all the things that I need to do to get the animals ready for fall, that transitional time. It's a beautiful time of year here on the little farm. It's in its final hurrah of summer, with the impatiens still blooming and all of the fall colors starting to come in, and all the pumpkins and all the fun that we have going around here on the little farm. I mean, the breeding TP just brings me so much joy with all those smiling faces, and I'm having a good time in there hanging out. And it's always a good time when you stop by here on Miss Annette's Little Farm in the big city. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Try to get outside today if you can. Take care of yourself. and take care of each other. And I will see you next time. Bye. Love you so much. What's that all over your face? What do you got all over your face, Mama Bear? Oh, no pets. No pets. All right. Please, pretty please, can I pet? Oh, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Love you, little girl.